Princess Luna was shocked over what she saw. "You are right, my sister," she said. "This is awful. I thought we set Naysay straight." "This is only the icing on the cake, Luna," said Celestia. "It gets worse." "I'm afraid to see how it does," said Luna. "But if I must, I must." The two sisters continued to watch. Back at the flashback, Twilight held a meeting with the rest of the main six, along with Starlight, Spike, and the young sixth. "I have called you all here because we are in a desperate situation," she said. "Our school is in danger of shutting down. We need to raise 100,000 bits in order to save our school." "That's a lot of bits," said Gallus. "I know it sounds impossible," said Twilight, "but fear not. I have come up with a plan that will save our school. We are going to be putting on a heart-warming play here at the school." "I've managed to write up a script for us, too," said Spike as he held up the script. "So here's what we're going to do," explained Twilight. "You six are going to be performing in this play," the young six cheered. Twilight went on. "The rest of us will go around Ponyville and reach out to other areas in Equestria to see if we can find other actors to fill the rest of the roles." "Now this is the Twilight we all know and love," said Rainbow Dash. "You can count on us to help you out with this, Twilight," said Applejack. "We're your friends to the very end," said Starlight. "Great," said Twilight. "I know we can do this if we all work together." Every creature split up to do their part of the job. The young six looked over the script and decided on what parts they wanted to play. Twilight was sending letters out to every eligible creature she knew of in Equestria to see who would be willing to be in her play. Unfortunately, she had no luck. All creatures replied back saying that they already had plans. Twilight's friends didn't have any luck either, but they did something a little extra to help Twilight out with the money situation. Applejack sold apple treats, Pinkie sold sweets, Rarity sold dresses, Fluttershy took care of other ponies' pets, Rainbow Dash held a fundraiser with the Wonderbolts, and Starlight did various services for other ponies. Back at the school, Twilight was about to give up until Spike told her, "Cheer up, Twilight. Maybe your friends are having better luck." "I hope you're right," said Twilight. "They won't let me down, I'm sure." Just then, Starlight came in. "Hi, Twilight," she said. "I have some good news and bad news. The bad news is none of us were able to get a hold of any actors for our play. The good news is we all managed to make some bits while we were out." Twilight's face lightened up. "Really?" "Yes," said Starlight. "In total, we managed to make 2,000 bits. That's 10 times more than we would have before. I know it's still not enough to cover our debt, but we did our best." "Oh, Starlight, every little bit helps," said Twilight. "You are all such amazing friends, and I can never thank you enough." The others came back in. "Sorry, Twilight," said Applejack. "We tried really hard," said Fluttershy. "But no pony is interested in being in our play," said Rarity. "It's okay, girls," said Twilight. "Starlight told me about the money you raised for us while you were out. It really helps a lot. Thank you all so much." At that moment, Twilight noticed one pony was missing from the group. "Hey, where's Pinkie?" she asked. "Oh, I was going to tell you," said Rainbow Dash. "She wants us to meet her in the auditorium." Everyone went to the auditorium where Pinkie was waiting for them. They were surprised to see her with a handful of new ponies they had never met before. "Hey guys," said Pinkie with a smile. "I managed to round up a few ponies who are interested in being on our play." "All right, way to go, Pinkie," cheered Rainbow Dash. "I also got a few ponies to help with the light and sound," Pinkie added. Those 3 ponies she was referring to were DJ Pond 3, Octavia, and Derby Hooves. "You're amazing, Pinkie," Twilight applauded. "I think I know these 3 pretty well, but I'd like to get acquainted with these 6 new ponies." The first pony to introduce herself was a red Pegasus with a yellow mane and tail wearing red bow sweatbands. "Hi, I'm Acroart. I'm the leader of this group. We heard all about you guys and how you all saved Equestria so many times. You all possess the elements of harmony and are monitored by Princess Celestia? That's awesome, because we possess the elements of melody, and Princess Luna is our mentor, and so we can totally relate." "Wow, that's quite amazing," said Twilight. The next one to speak was a blue unicorn with a gray mane and tail who had a scrunchie on her mane. "I'm Dusty Mite. I'm a neat freak, and I have a bit of an allergy." She sneezed. "Gesundheit." Next was a mint green earth pony with a cyan mane and tail. "Hi, I'm Growly Gut." Her stomach growled. "They call me that for a reason. I hope lunch is provided." Derby approached Growly. "Muffin, she offered. Oh, thank you, Growly accepted. That's very sweet of you, said Dusty. You can have a muffin too, said Derpy, but after you wash your hooves. But I'm Dusty Mite, said Dusty. What would other ponies say if they saw me with clean hooves? Derpy answers, they'll say, that's a very clean pony. Shall we give her a muffin? Twilight decided to move on to an orange Pegasus with a gold mane and tail who wore a blue Shakespearean-style hat. How do, greeted the Pegasus. My name is Curtain Call, and I am honored to be a part of your theatrical presentation, for that is my special talent, acting. Perfect, smiled Twilight. I think I'll have you play the lead. A bold choice, my dear, said Curtain. Twilight then turned to a purple earth pony with a red mane and tail. I'm Kettlebell. I'd be willing to help build the sets too. I'm really strong. Brilliant, said Octavia. Now I'll have some pony to talk to. It's quite annoying being roommates with this bothersome DJ. Her rock and roll and techno music is just rubbish. You British ponies are all alike, said Kettle. Tea? Octavia quickly offered gleefully. No thanks, said Kettle. I'm not much into caffeine. The last pony was a silver unicorn with a white mane and tail who wore sunglasses and a backwards baseball cap. Hi, said Twilight, and who might you be? The silver pony didn't speak. Oh, this is silent film, said Kettle. She's a mute. That could be a problem, said Spike. She can't really be in the play if she can't speak. How will she recite the lines? It's okay, said Pinky. She can just be an extra. Besides, I like her profile, and we could always use extras. Silence smiled. All right, looks like we got our cast and crew, Twilight said before she turned her attention to the young six who had just entered the room. Ah, just in time. I'd like to introduce you all to some new ponies. This is Acrowart, Dusty Mite, Growly Gut, Curtain Call, Kettlebell, and Silent Film. They're going to be working with you guys in the play. Also, I thought I'd let you know, we now have 2,000 bits, so we are closer to our goal. The young six heard this and wondered if there was a way they could help raise money for their professors. Ocellus came up with the ideas to hold a school fundraiser. The other 5 pitched in. They all told the other students about the situation. Every student agreed to help with the fundraiser. It was a massive success. Meanwhile, Twilight was sending letters out to all the creatures of Equestria again, inviting them to come and see the play. Twilight decided the show would be on Hearthwarming Eve as a matinee, since that would be easier for a lot of ponies. Fortunately, a majority of them responded saying yes. Pretty soon, it was a week before the big day. The young six had just finished their fundraiser and came to the school looking for Twilight. At first, they couldn't find her until they saw Rarity trot by. Professor Rarity! Rarity stopped in her tracks and turned round. What is it, Smolder? She asked. Do you know where Headmare Twilight is? Asked Sandbar. She's in her office dealing with another troublemaker, answered Rarity. That's not good, said Gallus. Well, when you see her, tell her to meet us here, said Ocellus. We have some great news for her, cheered Silverstream. Great news, Yona exclaimed. Well, I'm sure she will be delighted to hear this news of yours, whatever it is, said Rarity. Rarity went off to find Twilight and sent her over to the main six. You six wanted to talk to me about something? We sure did, said Smolder. The 6 of us held a fundraiser at the school to help get you out of the debt, explained Sandbar. It was a big success, added Silverstream. Oh, that was you who ran the fundraiser? Asked Twilight. I was wondering why No Pony told me about this. Yona, sorry, said Yona. It's okay. You guys did a good thing, said Twilight. How much did you make? Well, we just finished counting, said Ocellus, and we made a grand total of 40,000 bits. 40,000? Twilight gasped. That's like 20 times as much as my friends made. Well, you can thank Ocellus for that, said Gallus. It was her idea. Well, I'll have to see about making her student at the Mint, Twilight said with a wink. Ocellus blushed. Oh, well, I'm glad you've shared this news with me, said Twilight, because I have some good news as well. You have? The students all said at once. Twilight explained. I sent invitations all over Equestria, inviting many creatures to come see our play. They mostly all said yes, and according to my calculations, with all the tickets we've sold, we should have enough bits to save the school. The young six jumped up for joy and cheered with excitement. Things were looking good for our heroes. At the moment.